So imagine that you are walking up the mountain guided by some milestones that show you the way to go. When you see a milestone, you don't just see a bunch of stones. You know that it's extremely unlikely to find them in that position unless a living being have piled them on purpose, and immediately a meaning emerges. So my name is Alberto Pascual-Garcia. I am a researcher at ETH in Zurich, and I was trained in physics. And this example is a metaphor representing my interest to study biology, because living beings seem to continuously escape from highly disorganized states, and they do so by creating and storing information. How this process happens spontaneously is central to understanding what life is. In my research, I focus on microbes because they have an extraordinary ability to transform energy and matter, biotic and abiotic, and indeed they are involved in very important functions, from the regulation of the carbon cycle in the biosphere to human health. And very often they are organized to perform these functions in very complex communities hosting hundreds and hundreds of species with very different metabolic capacities. So here in Vico, I intend to understand the principles behind microbial organization. For example, in these communities, microbes do not compete all the time. They often consume what other species secrete. So they create enormous, gigantic networks in which energy and matter flow. So my goal is to understand how these networks are created, what is their thermodynamic balance, and even their evolutionary consequences, because in the end these species coexist in timescales much longer than microbes' lives. And this research is connected to other important questions, such as the transition to multicellularity, the importance of multi-level selection, and of course, possibly the most important one: what is life?